Welcome to the stream. I timed it badly with the music again. It's not starting quick enough. Today we are playing Genshin Impact and we'll be taking a look at the newest character who was released just today. Starting with her story and followed by trying to get her.
I haven't been out in a while.
It's been a while indeed.
Yeah, absorption test.
Let's see how long it takes until we meet said character. To start off our story, we need to talk to Master Jean.
Rebooting.
At the usual Favonius headquarters. If the story and the gacha experience do not take long enough, we will also be looking at some hangouts afterwards.
That doesn't sound very good.
It's always sugar time when this game is on.
Stand clear. Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy.
Not really. There wasn't really anything to do lately.
Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
Sounds like typical Master Jean to me.
I have been meaning to have a word with you if the occasion presented itself, but as you know, Mondstadt's safety must always be my first priority. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again?
It's always the Fatui. It's the only enemy we have.
But who are the Lawrence clan?
Yeah, that's new.
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again, as slavery spread throughout the land.
I wonder if that history is in some of the books I still have not read.
The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
But why us, the player character?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted.
But as the honorary knight, I technically also belong to the knights, right?
You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You are a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch.
Things never go off without a hitch, but leave it to me.
Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
The Spindrift shall never return to the sea. Aphros, Delos, Chapter 1. Wonder what space thing Aphros Delos is. Hello, Mr. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Huh? Who are you?
I could ask you the same.
Hello, we're here too.
Hello?
Yeah, what's wrong?
What's wrong? Did you just say what's wrong? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner?
How else should I greet you?
Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
I can blow you up if you want. Is that appropriate?
That's etiquette? Ivan's never heard of something so complicated before.
Hi, David.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. Look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation.
It's no wonder the aristocracy left.
What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor.
Bite him. That's what he deserves.
Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth.
Haven't even said anything yet.
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Yeah, no need to be worried about spoilers today. Just gotta enjoy a nice story. With some very nice people, apparently.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight! I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here.
I also didn't expect you here, Amber. We haven't seen you since... forever.
Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
It's a long story.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
That's Amber for you.
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him! Let me guess, he said you didn't have any manners.
Sounds like you're no stranger to his rants.
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th company.
How can a member of the Lawrence clan join the Knights?
Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family.
She sounds like quite the character.
She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert.
Traitor! Yes.
In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Let's find the traitor.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Why are owls in Mihoju games always betray us in a way?
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Let's find her. The correct answer, David, is all of them. Better do the ones that are running out of time the quickest. Oh hey, Fatui.
The Fatui? What are they doing here? Is that why Eula would have sent our patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
Live! Moment of birth! You can't run!
Animal test 63. Absorption test.
This was well done.
Da da da. Hi-ya. Yeah. Dumpy dumpy go.
You need to hurry up.
Animal test 6308.
This was well done.
Go.
Come and feel this ancient power.
You need to hurry up.
You're quite resilient.
Fry. Feels clogged.
More. Why is there always more?
Live!
Stay right.
Or is it just this one guy? Sure,
This isn't good.
call that reinforcements if you want. Well, that was an entrance.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Cold vengeance.
What?
I'm sorry, vengeance?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
I know my way around a fight. Especially against the Fatui.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
So you must be Eula.
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
Can only communicate about vengeance.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him?
He may be secretly involved with the Fatui.
I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
Count the numbers of vengeance. I think we are at 3.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
Aren't you worried about your uncle?
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
I'll count that as vengeance.
But didn't you see him first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
Your definition of curious is... curious. Why do you seem so happy about it?
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
But aren't you plotting vengeance against us?
We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Sure are a lot of weirdos in this game. It's almost like everyone is a little bit weird.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
What are you teaching us about again?
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise it'll keep bugging us.
You won't really take revenge, will you?
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
Vengeance is at morning.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
You'll be long dead by then.
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. all worthy of vengeance in my eyes.
She's definitely counting, and so are we.
But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand.
I think I'm starting to see what you mean.
Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to. Your manner of speech and your bearing.
And you're asking why she's wearing a swimsuit? I mean, we're doing a lot of swimming in this game, so I guess someone had to start. I didn't even notice, but yes, this part really does somewhat look like a swimsuit.
Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Paimon has learned all the important things.
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
That's a bit long.
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water.
Seems like a lot of work just to greet a good friend.
Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So another thing to remember, aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them.
I mean, you always have to talk this way.
This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Let's overwhelm some bystanders. Speech and etiquette. Hello, Norman.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you.
Many words.
Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility... What comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh? I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do, just beat it.
I think you misunderstood her. She's just giving us a demonstration, that's all.
Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
See if we have more luck with other people. I have a feeling we won't.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you.
I have a feeling if you start like this, you will never get anyone to talk to you.
Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Maybe we should just stop for now.
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
14. Now that this will be a long list. Ugh. I have a feeling. I didn't expect her to say it so often already. Hi, Randall.
You there, lowly worker.
Just...
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
Maybe we should just call it a day now.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time.
And somehow you still manage to brush it off with a laugh.
Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
So you knew all along we'd encounter these kind of problems?
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
I learned quite a lot. Not what you think I should have learned, but quite a lot.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right? Right?
Yeah, I think I've got it.
We'll just have to roll with it for now. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
David, I think your English is good enough. I have not noticed any mistakes.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Oh, now we are adding the cold to the vengeance. And here we thought we might not have any loading screens today. Mountain is still loading a little bit, even after the screen. And that looks like some kind of barricade. What's wrong with basic English, David? Being understood is the most important thing.
So cold! Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
No need to talk like Eula.
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake.
Yeah, I'm used to this kind of challenge. Should be way easier than making conversation, at least.
Paimon thinks so too. But you've got this in the bag.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
No launching, no taking damage. Don't run into any vines. Also, don't run into your own fire. That would also help. This is quite the obstacle course you've built here, Eula. Did I get hit? Guess those don't do damage.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need
Well
to
then,
worry.
I exploded.
Head back to the starting point and try again.
Off-topic does bother me a little bit, but mostly in the Honkai streams where there's not a lot of downtime to talk about things. Here in Genshin there's a lot of waiting time between dialogues. So I enjoy having something to talk about.
It'll be difficult at first, but the key is to remain patient. Let's try again. Remember.
Let's try again. Also, as someone who is studying English, that's a very interesting topic to me.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
These walls exist far longer than they look like they exist. Almost ran into those vines. deal with the thing that exploded me.
Coming to be.
You need a threat.
Enhanced
Arrows.
animal module 75. Stand clear.
I did not look at the time. That was more close than necessary.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck.
I feel like both games have a lot of story. It's just Honkai doesn't have a lot of just walking around bits.
So, are we?
Yes, surely this makes us aristocrats.
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle.
Is this how you normally train? No wonder you're so skilled.
My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we?
Let's go on with the proceedings. Backwards. Somewhere. Up here.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
You really have this challenge all the time, huh?
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Da-da-da!
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Well, first one wasn't that bad.
Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragonspine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all.
Paimon, never being elegant.
Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Maybe that's just Paimon's style.
Hey! That's not true! Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time!
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
potion of elegance.
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it?
I think we're at 18.
So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
I think you missed a few that. I'm pretty sure this was 18. Yeah.
Paimon knew something was off.
You're strange, but thank you for looking after Paimon.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me.
19.
Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
I didn't want to say anything until you started counting again, because I was wondering if you were counting in your head. Yeah, I also had a lot of homework to do today. Can be quite the pain. Especially if some teachers think they have to put all of the work they would do in class into homework.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
Meetings have been had.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
How about some spaghetti?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Well, hello there, German. I do not like sauerkraut. It's one of my least favorite foods.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
Is it not satisfying to you?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Does this call for...
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Well, we surely will not pay for it.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even heard that dish before.
I'm glad you're pronouncing that very good, Paimon.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time.
I am one of those people.
Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it Gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
That's a much better name.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression.
Huh. So even Amber doesn't escape your vengeance.
Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
Also now I have lost count.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Awkward pauses are the best.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
She'll pay for this.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad.
Actually, Eula paid for this.
Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Get gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut from Sarah.
Here, the Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot, otherwise the flavor will be spoiled.
I am very proud of all these voice actors. Normally, if English people try to speak German, it doesn't sound as good.
And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
So that's what she meant when she said it was hard for a bad person to try to be good.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly.
If only there were more people like you.
I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Well, packaged gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut. A serving of gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut that has already been packed. A curious smell wafts from within. You heard that this is a hidden menu item that only long-time patrons know of, and that hoi polloi cannot appreciate its flavor. Fair enough, you think? Fair enough indeed.
So
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, I agree that some teachers just don't know that other subjects exist, or pretend like there doesn't exist any others. And I think for us German-speaking people, it's quite hard to say things in other languages without having some kind of accent mixed in. That makes it obvious it's not our mother tongue.
La la la.
Usually takes some time, or speaking a lot of in a different language. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. That's a weird place to have a camp, Mr. Aristocrat Schubert. Also, I promised to make you explode earlier, so I will now.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
The fire effect fits his anger quite well. Please, if I may be so bold as to say a few humble words.
A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It is an honor to stand before you here, immersed in your supreme brilliance.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
Refined my conduct with some instructions in the classics, courtesy of a dear friend.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Oh my, even Paimon has learned her lessons.
Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Ah, here it is. Someone who does not speak it as well as the others.
It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut has been relished.
Yes, this aroma, just as I remember it, and this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
Don't.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
It seems there's a word that the Lawrence family has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret.
I would like to do what I can for the nobility.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself.
Where are we going, if I might ask?
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
Ah yes, Fatui.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
I think we need to be careful.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Croco, good to see you back. I hope your spaghetti are good. How much do you enjoy sauerkraut? As it has been almost said as much as vengeance in this stream.
La la la.
No, we're long past 20, but I have definitely lost count. Also, the point is saying here, but I cannot see anyone. Oh, it is time to look behind the enemy lines. After winning Schubert's trust, he has decided to take you to see his friends from a distant land. The Fatui may be skulking within, so make sure to be fully prepared before stepping forward to investigate. Recommended to bring some water with us, so we will. I'm almost certain we will be given some cryo on the way. No, not even counting synonyms. There was just a lot of vengeance during the eating scene. Too many in succession that I couldn't even keep track. X+1 is fine.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
Because she really likes that mask for some reason. It's only proper for aristocrats to wear masks.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
It's the best disguise we could make.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest.
And the mask is gone.
As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
No, I'm looking for treasure.
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
Yeah, I think 25 is about right. You don't need to wait for me. I will be there when I will be there.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Sure.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Sure was the Favonius man in the Favonius insider in the Fatui, wasn't he? Don't fully remember.
Our preparations have been thorough.
Maybe not.
But I still can't shake this uneasy feeling.
I'm sure I've seen you before. I just don't know in what context. Treasure. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna steal this. Ivan, you saw nothing.
Who are you?
Nothing, just a treasure hoarder, I guess.
Just because someone brought you here, don't think you can wander around.
Don't wander about if you don't have business being here.
can't talk to him.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Well, this is just too easy.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Sergei!
Where have I seen this person before?
Yeah, nowhere.
And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy, mutual respect.
Well, I hope there was not a lot missed in terms of dialogue. But it wasn't anything interesting, surely. Just defending us a little more, Schubert does.
The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
Paimon you should have hidden somewhere.
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible?
It is indeed all about respect.
Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Aha. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
So that's why you were standing by that wall. Painting a wall.
Ah, I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan.
Dream big, they say.
Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
You're about to be betrayed, Schubert. But you as well, Sergei. It's all betrayal here.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
The jig is up!
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
And brief.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats.
But you have the map. What do you care?
No matter. We already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later. Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Also, we did not get prior help for this. Get out, boys. Got them. I will not be. The door is open, but we have some contraptions here that look very interesting. Surely there must be something to them. No? No. Weird. Oh well. Moving on. I expected there to be at least treasure.
Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
It was all worth it. Things progressed much faster than we anticipated.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of, and I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
The three are in a possession of a diagram of Mondstadt's defenses. They must be planning something terrible.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
I'm assuming now we are going to cross the floor heating. Yes. Also, we got Eula now. Eula is a great sword user, but a fast one. Using with dancing steps swiftly. Also, she is cryo-elemental and can quickly slash with 2 cryo slashes with only a few seconds in between, and then make one big slash. The small slashes give her some kind of buff that raises her defense and makes it harder for enemies to knock her around.
More speed.
They're here! Stop them!
Well, greetings.
Crush! I condemn you! Beg for mercy.
Well, hello there.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Eye for an eye.
I see through you.
More speed.
Just calculated. Hardened Take cover. This one's well done.
Flood of frost. Beg for mercy.
Frost counterattack.
More speed.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Rack and ruin.
No need hiding behind that flag, my friend.
I'll protect us.
Crush.
not protect you. No treasure here. Just my enemies.
Beg for mercy.
Oh hey, rainstones. That's gonna make things easier.
Stay right there.
Oh, we have a healer in the group. Don't want to deal with that.
Let the show begin.
Beg for mercy. Crush. Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy.
Ready, steady, go!
Shudder.
Right, now that we have her, she will just say one gentle times. I didn't even think about that.
Crush.
La la la! Pew!
You're counting mines too.
Use this first.
Shudder. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
The loneliness of death.
Loneliness. Not a lot of treasure in this dungeon.
More speed. Beg for mercy.
I thought this was an elevator. It is, okay.
That's where they put the diagram!
And then the elevator left. Great. Up, please.
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight. Prepare yourself. You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Eye for an eye.
Goodbye, Zerjay.
Flood of frost. Beg for mercy. Yeah. Shudder. Crush.
This is trouble.
Huh? Beg for mercy.
Finally.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
That would be putting the cart before the horse.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
By the way, why did you follow us here?
Oh yeah, you suddenly appeared at just the right moment.
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
So, getting the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses was your way of exacting vengeance. Guess we're even now, right?
Finally, after all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying. In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
So, does that make us your arch enemies? Hey OBS, I would enjoy it if you would not cut the stream for me. Thank you very much. Or I will have to have my vengeance against you. There were no vengeance in the cut, I hope. It's hard for me to tell when it actually disconnects. I just see when it reconnects. X plus 9 then. And that ends Eula's story. A story of vengeance. And friendship, I guess. Although, how much of a friendship there is has yet to be seen. In whether or not I will be able to get her in Gacha. Which should be the next thing on the list, if the game ever loads us back into the world. If we get her in Gacha, the vengeance counter will probably rise into the infinites over the course of these streams. Yes, this island is a good spot. Let's see how our luck is today. I have quite a lot saved up, so I hope this will go well. I'm not happy about these two being here, especially whatever his name is. I'm fine with Beidou, although I don't really plan on using her, and I would be fine about some duplicates for Xinian. Also, if we have some left over later, I might look at the weapons gacha as well. Not really for Eula's weapon, as I already have a good weapon for her, but I would enjoy a sacrificial sword. For reasons. I already had a lot of luck today in the Honkai Gacha, getting Abyss Flower in 20 pulls, which was as many pulls as I had. So let's hope the luck still stands with me. First, let's get rid of our Intertwined Fate. Ravenbow. Skyrider Sword. Something to debate. Eye of Perception. I enjoy that, because that's what Klee is using, so I'm glad to power that up a little bit. So, despite this being a weapon-only pull, this was actually quite enjoyable. On the next roll, we are guaranteed to get at least one of these three. And it's Beidou. The pirate from the sea. Always drunk. Arr. Now we are not guaranteed anything. It alternates. I mean, we are guaranteed a 4-star something, either weapon or character, but nothing on the banner. And we got a Favonius Greatsword, which is pretty much one of the worst 4-star things you can get. Trash. We have a guarantee again. Still no 5-star. For a 5-star, the combat needed to be golden, not purple. Beidou again! Still better than that other guy I don't like. Hey! A Sinyan! Two 4-stars in one. Upgrades. Gotta love upgrades. And here comes Pharaoh's Shadow. Magic Guide. More things to debate about. Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers. Sharpshooter's Oath. Eula. That didn't take too long. Oh, and also Sacrificial Fragments. Which is what Sucrose is using, so I can also upgrade that. And then there's Shinkyu. Sure, if you need to, make this 2 4-stars and 1 5-star. Great. Kinda dampening my mood there. We got Eula! And 3 upgrades I actually enjoy. And we still have enough to try a little bit on the weapons. So let's see if we can get Sacrificial Sword. I mean, I wouldn't be sad about her sword. Would just be a little bit inconvenient. More sacrificial fragments. I am not complaining. Also, rust. Rust is a pretty good bow, but I don't think I have anyone that wants to use it. Still, 2 4-stars in 1 roll again. I think we have 1 more chance after this. I forgot that characters could come up in the weapon thing. That's good. I enjoy that very much. You are in the sword, but you're probably better than a sword. Has a lot of upgrading to do after this gacha session. Well, it's not the 5-star. It's Dragon's Bane. And Dragon's Bane. Don't have any spear users. They even have a 5-star spear. Am I gonna be able to fully upgrade sacrificial fragments? That would be amazing. I'm just gonna spend the rest of my things, I think. I mean, I think I can trade some stuff in the Paimon shop or whatever it's called. Paimon's
Going out
bargains.
into the world and investigate.
Yes, intertwined fate. Give me 7 of those. Nothing here. Back to Gacha. I think that gives us at least 1 more temple in total. Yes. Still not a 5-star. Rosaria? I don't even have you yet. Now I have a spear user. it's all working out somewhat. Can now invade other people. I understand that joke. / reference. Let's just spend the rest of my stuff. Not that it matters. I'm gonna probably keep rolling on this until I get Sacrificial Sword. Or the 5-star weapon. Okay, we'll end with this, whatever it is. More sacrificial fragments. Okay, now I need to know. Okay, I have one more roll. Just do it. Okay, it's nothing. It's just a book. It's just a book. Okay, tell me. Tell me what we got. Slowly and surely. Sucrose. Got a constellation. Beth, Unbound Form. The duration of Forbidden Creation is almost 75, Type 2. Is increased by 2 seconds. That's ultimate, I'm assuming. Right? Yes, that is her ultimate. That lasting 2 seconds longer is actually very good. Sacrificial Fragments. Enhance. Refine. Unlock all of these. Sacrificial weapons mean that if you use a skill, an elemental skill, there is a chance its cooldown will end immediately. Refining the weapon makes this chance higher. So this is amazing. 80%. 80%. We even have some left over we can't use. And that's why I want Sacrificial Sword, because it would be amazing on Chi, whose elemental skill takes forever to recharge after using it. What do you get? Oh, you're already at 3. Double stop. Increases the level of sweeping fervor by 3. Not amazing, but great. Or sweeping fervor, right? That's her elemental skill. Then we have this idiot. This idiot who I keep pulling, although I do not want to use him, which will probably eventually make me use him. Evil Sulfur. Stuff happens. Stormbreaker's Arc Lightning can jump up to 2 additional attacks. Sure, Beto. Summon of the Storm. Increases the level of Tidecaller. That's a lot of upgrades. Sister of the church. Though you wouldn't know it if it weren't for her attire. Known for her sharp, cold words and manner. She often works alone. We have a selection now. I don't know if Staff of Homer is good on her. I'll have to think about that. But, most importantly, Eula gets... No, not Sacrificial Greatsword. Her cooldown is not long enough. Snow-Tombed Star Silver. Which is already fully upgraded for her. Also already got artifacts for her. Which should all be on... that dude? Possibly? Yes. On Chongyun. Which give her more physical damage. Mostly. Where is he? There. Yes, physical damage and physical damage. From both of the things she gets. 25% each. Anything else? No. I mean, I could level her up. Maybe a little bit. Not with the lowest ones. Ascend! Roiling Rhyme has been launched. Wonder if I've saved enough experience for her to get all the way to the top. Generally, I just want her to be in fighting condition. Ching. She has not said vengeance yet in the background. I'm surprised. Is vengeance written here? The Spindrift Knight, the scion of the old aristocracy, and the captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company. The reason for which a descendant of the ancient nobles might join the Knights remains a great mystery, in Mondstadt to this very day. Wellspring of Warlust. Now she has all her skills, I'm sure. Also, I don't have any money left, so I guess we are done. upgrading her. And we got 2 free gacha pulls on the regular gacha. We are in the mood, so let's throw those on there as well. We'll get a poster. You will get another sacrificial fragments. Now it's actually bad, because now I cannot do anything with it. No, we're getting nothing. That's debatable.
What's your battle plan?
Battle plans are being had. There you are.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Can she walk on water in any good capacity? I don't think she charges quick enough now.
Shudder!
Now she's stuck.
More speed.
So I guess there's a little bit of time left.
Yeah!
Let's see about those hangouts. Where are they? Are they in story quests? Yes. How many endings of Noel did we do? Just one? The most lowest one. And let's start here where we can branch off. A breather. Begin hangout.
Are there any particular snacks you like? I can get started with... Oh, no need? I should take a break? Oh, okay then. In that case, let's head to Good Hunter and have a look.
Thanks, Noel, for confusing me. I thought that was Eula speaking. Oh, also, I forgot one upgrade. Although I don't know if that costs money. So I'm not sure if I can even do it right now. Okay. It does cost money, but very little. Don't know what increases here. Damage and cooldown of the special skill of the weapon.
Have you heard?
Now, can I remember the choices we made last time? And not make the same choices again.
Noelle! B? What happened? Is there something I can help you with?
Right, B existed.
Quinn!
He's ignoring me again.
Well, take your time, no rush. I'm here to help.
I noticed Quinn was in a bad mood, so I wanted to call him over for a chat. And a date, I guess.
Oh, a date? So it's that kind of a problem?
Yes. I've been over to him several times today already. But no matter how hard I try to make conversation, he just focuses on his stall and ignores me completely. Noelle, everyone in Mondstadt thinks you're really cute. You must be really popular, right? Can you help me out?
Of course. It's a maid's responsibility to help the residents of Mondstadt. It's just, I don't have any experience in this area.
Even Noelle can't help me.
Oh, please, don't worry. Oh, we also have the Honorary Knight here. Honorary Knight, can you help me?
Didn't we say we are going to take a break?
Oh, I'm so sorry. But as a maid of Favonius, I can't stand idly by when people are in need. I'll do some serious planning and make sure we can have a day off together another time.
So even a break requires serious planning.
Indeed. But today, can you help B come up with a solution?
Well, if you insist.
Oh, thank you.
Let's analyze the situation first.
Okay. B said that Quinn always seems busy and ignores everything she says. But I know that she's often looking for small talk with Quinn.
So Quinn feels that Bay has nothing important to say to him.
That's a possibility. In other words, we just need to make Quinn realize that this time is different. For example, by sending him a little gift. Even Quinn would notice the difference a gift would bring. But what kind of gift?
Gifts contain intentions. We should choose carefully. Shouldn't matter. It's the thought that counts.
Are you sure? I still feel the choice of gift matters, no matter what kind of relationship two people share.
That was not what we chose last time, but it was also not what makes the difference in our route.
But I don't have any experience in this area. I'm sure you're right. Then, if the gift doesn't matter, the choices are limitless. Oh, I can't decide. Do you have any ideas?
Sending a Mondstadt grilled fish should be fine.
Will this really get his attention?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Do I have
How am I
grilled
ever
fish?
going to get Quinn to listen to me?
Do.
Mondstadt grilled fish? For Quinn? I have often said that I would bring him lunch. Would this really work? Well, since it's Noelle's recommendation, I'll give it a try.
Oh, I hope Quinn understands B's intentions.
Love goes through the stomach, as they say.
And I hope we were a help this time.
Now, let's take a break.
Oh, apologies, by the way. I said we would take a break and ended up bothering you instead. Oh, if you're peckish, just let me know. I can whip something up for you right away.
You're taking a break, remember?
Oh, sorry. Old habits die hard. You know, I'm still a little worried about how B is doing.
Today's
There's no stopping you once you're concerned about someone, huh? Come on, then. Let's see how she's doing.
So, are we on a better path now? A different path, not a better path. Yes, we are. I have made the right choices, except when I made a bad choice. It's the heart that matters.
Busy recently.
More speed. Beg for mercy.
B? Oh, hi, Noelle.
Did it not work?
So, did you get a date with Quinn?
I barely want to talk about it. I hadn't even given him the Mondstadt grilled fish when he muttered something about not having an appetite and not wanting to eat. I can't force him to eat, can I? Looks like I'll just have to try to ask him out some other time.
I must apologize. Next time, I'll help you find a much better gift.
No need. It should be me apologizing. I was worried and dumped everything on you. It's obvious, thinking about it now. Noelle can't be good at everything.
Yeah, I also don't understand. How could this not work?
Oh. It's okay. This isn't your fault. I don't blame you. I have to get going.
Oh, please, take care.
Everything okay?
I'm fine. It's just, I feel bad that I couldn't help B.
It's impossible to be an expert on everything, you know?
You're not wrong. But if I give up so easily, then the next time someone needs help, I'll mess up again. I may not know much about this sort of thing, but at the very least, I should try to learn something about it. I'm going to the Knights of Favonia's library. There must be some guidance there on the subject of love. The next time I encounter a situation like this, I'll be able to help.
Can Noelle really handle a subject as big as love by herself? We should head to the library and see how she's doing.
Time to blow up the library again. Except we don't have clay. That won't happen.
More speed. More speed.
That's all for my daughter.
Yeah. Love can appear in many forms, like a chicken skewer.
Since you've already noticed, I guess I can let you lend a hand.
I always notice.
Ah, so that's how it works. When you meet the person who inspires your affections, you have to find a way to do things together with them. Even if not old enough to drink, one should still learn to discuss the different qualities of wine. I see. So you need to know how to make yourself interesting, to draw people's attention.
What are you reading?
Sorry. I didn't see you there. I was deep in concentration. I borrowed every book on love from the library that I could find.
That sounded like different things.
When I finished reading them, I'll finally be able to give decisive recommendations for next time. Even if it is me.
So, what books do we have here?
Well, let's see. For example, Vera's Melancholy, Heart of Clear Springs. Well, all of them contain detailed records of the experience of love. As a maid, my experience leaves a lot to be desired. So I found the quickest way was to take examples from the classics. There's also a guide to tavern chat and shortcuts to love. These are much more practical in nature. And of course, there are even books that focus on theories of love.
Very loveless mate. Can only love cleaning.
And then there's this one. This book's about...
Can I take a look?
No, nothing. This book... It's too early to read this book.
Oh, okay.
Let's look at another one. You have to learn the basics first, after all. So this book is about... Huh? Same as that one? Guess this must be a pretty... common topic.
Not very clean, this library.
Looks like I still have a lot to learn.
Conundrum called love. It may take some time yet to discover the formula for love. Well, that's one ending. See what else we can get. I think we need to start from the beginning now, right? Yeah. So instead of taking a break, which she obviously can't get herself to do, let's do other things together.
Gacha Biat.
Like cleaning. Also confirmed from the last stream, great swords very much work on trees to get wood from them. Good. Also, laggy rain. The worst kind of rain.
Is that the honorary knight? Hello?
Huh? Seems like someone's calling you. Let's go check it out.
Why are you standing here in the rain?
I finally get to meet you, honorary knight. I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Is this maid knight attire?
Apologies. I've yet to officially join the Knights. As a maid, and in order to be worthy of this armor, I'm currently undergoing the Knights of Favonius chivalric training. Yes, I haven't passed the selection trials yet, but I've been asking senior knights for advice on how to become a true Knight of Favonius. I asked Amber how to make a Baron bunny. Oh, and Kaya's been keeping me busy with various small tasks. I even asked the Spark Knight to pass on her experiences, although Master Jean grounded us shortly after.
You seem to be working hard.
Actually, I have always wanted to receive guidance from the honorary knight. I was worried that it might be too presumptuous to ask. I've seen you on the streets of Mondstadt occasionally, but I've always been too busy to disturb you. I just finished today's cleaning for the Knights and was about to start my training when I saw you. Oh, if it's not too much trouble, could I ask you for some guidance on my chivalric training?
Of course. Where do you want to start?
I'd like to get your opinion on something as a senior knight. I've been keeping up with my maidly duties and nightly exercises, but training progress has been a little slow.
Nightly exercises?
You know, just basic strength and endurance training. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and running 2 laps around Mondstadt as a morning routine. I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's just that I always feel like something's missing.
What you lack is strength. No more rest.
Strength? But I think I'm pretty strong. Well, after he got drunk, I carried Mr. Bruce back to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters myself. I also carried the library's new bookshelves over from Springvale. Even Mr. Huffman said I'm strong.
Can you show me?
Ah, of course. Oh, however, even though it's only training, I can't raise my sword against the honorary knight. Oh, I've got it. Let's go to the training ground at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. There should be some training dummies there.
Let's train with dummies.
Hi, Noelle. Are you here for the training too? Oh, our honorary knight has come too.
Hi, Ellen. I was just asking the honorary knight for training advice. They want to see my basic skills first. Do you still have spare training dummies here?
Oh, Noelle's basic skills, huh? Then the normal dummies won't do. Doesn't matter how we set them up, there'll be nothing left by the time Noelle's done with them.
Nothing left?
It is Noelle, after all. Let me think. How should I arrange them? Ah, I've got it. One moment.
Oh my.
This will work much better for Noelle.
Really? This won't be too difficult for her?
Could be a problem. There sure are a lot.
Right? Surely it's too much.
Huh. It'll certainly require one heck of a cleanup.
Cleaning in process. Destroy all the training
Why
dummies.
is Noelle? Is she planning to destroy them all in one go?
What a pity. So close. Wanna try again?
I think I started too far back.
She really got all of them.
Finally, cleanup over.
Such strength. Incredible.
You're too kind. Praise from the honorary knight is high praise indeed. But sadly, I'm afraid that my strength is the only thing I truly am confident in. Every time I train and compete with the knights, I can't figure out how to use it. Even though I swing my blade with greater force than my opponent, I always seem to lose in the final moments. No matter how hard I train, I can never pass the selection trials. Oh, why? I just can't figure it out.
Because you still need more strength.
More strength? But of course, compared to the honorary knight who defeated Storm Terror, I don't have nearly enough strength. Please teach me, honorary knight. How do you normally train?
I use my sword for mining all over Teyvat. That's probably as smart as using a sword for cutting down trees.
Mining? You use your sword for mining? Oh, well then again, mining builds arm strength. And then there's the hiking between ore veins. Perhaps even a monster or two to fight along the way. Oh, so this is the honorary knight's training method, right? I must try it.
Prepare yourself. Mining isn't as easy as you think.
No problem. Leave it to me.
Time to eat soup with a fork.
So we're really about to go mining? You two are something else. Fine, let's go practice on some nearby outcrops.
Although for mining, only great sword works. No small swords allowed. Yeah, there has not been any vengeance since last time. Oh, her wings are ugly. Blue? Light blue or dark blue? No, concealing snow is probably the best for her. It has all her colors.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
This is it! Let's clear up these outcrops! There are monsters nearby!
Fighting monsters. That's just part of mining, right? Leave it to me.
Hyman heard that rockfalls happen a lot around here. Keep your eyes open.
Rock falls, monsters die.
Another monster? A miniature?
Oh, looks like a tough opponent. I'll try to make this quick and easy.
Noelle, slow down! Rockfalls can happen here!
Sorry. Understood. Stay behind me. Let's move forward together.
A rockfall!
Oh, did I cause this?
Maybe. Could just be a coincidence. Huh? Wait, is that a Knight of Favonius up ahead? Let's find out what's going on.
Whoa, what a rockfall.
Ah, Miss Belinda. Is that you?
Is that Noelle? And the honorary knight, too?
Are you hurt?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'd already passed through the rockfall zone on my patrol. There's actually been a lot of rockfalls here lately, but it's the first time I've seen one of such magnitude during my patrols. Did you guys see anything suspicious?
No, not at all.
The more I think about it, surely nobody could be responsible for something of this scale. Regardless, this will be difficult to clear. There are ore veins rich in reserves here, all blocked behind the boulders.
Did you say ore veins?
Yes, always.
Yeah, I'll need to enlist some folks to clear this up quickly. Otherwise, how will we ever get to the ore?
The ore.
Yes, the ore.
So, once the boulders are out of the way, mining can start up again?
Precisely, but a rockfall of this magnitude needs reporting to the Knights first.
Leave it to me. I think I can handle this.
Huh?
Destroy the obstructing rocks. They aren't that big.
She smashed the boulders to pieces. Look out! A stone-eyed Lionchurl!
Stone-eyed Lionchurl? This must be the culprit behind the recent rock falls. I'll call for reinforcements.
It's a lot bigger than me, but I should have the upper hand when it comes to strength. We'll be one step closer to mining once I've taken care of it. Leave it to me.
Hi there, big guy.
To me. Yeah. As a dutiful maiden.
Steady as stone. That was intense. Finally, a chance to catch our breath. Noelle?
1, 2, 3, 4. Still so many training targets.
More enemies? Where?
I must...
Gotta clean this whole mountain.
Job done.
Noelle really wasn't kidding about her strength.
Are you guys okay? Noelle, you're okay, right?
Oh, I'm okay. Though I must say, my shoulders are sorer than usual. Compared to my normal cleaning duties, that is.
Is cleaning up for the nights that intense?
I'm ashamed to admit that, even though we try and get Noelle to take it easy, every time we get back from somewhere, she somehow single-handedly managed to clean the entire Knights of Favonius headquarters.
Oh, all in a day's work for a maid of Favonius. If I want to become a knight, I need to take all aspects of training seriously. So, honorary knight? The ore mining training? How did I do?
Your strength blew me away.
Really? So under your personal guidance I completed the training? Oh, what an honor. Next time, let's mine together.
I made above ground. Just a bunch of rocks. What a silly story. Three done, 3 remain. We could split off somewhere, so let's split off. Guess we'll have to break the dummies again. And then not go mining.
Hi, Noelle. Oh.
Hi, Ellen. They want to see my... Do you still have...
Oh. Doesn't matter how we set them up. It is no... This will work much better for Noelle.
Huh.
Why is Noelle... Is she planning to destroy them all in one go?
What a pity. So close. Wanna try again?
Wanted to try if I could do it with out the charge, and it seems like
Really got all of them.
Whew. Finally, clean. Phew. But sadly, every time even though no matter how. Oh.
Is it because you lack real-world fighting experience?
Real-world fighting experience?
Well, you really leave Mondstadt for training, right?
I guess that's true. After all, if I were to leave the city, I wouldn't be there when people needed me. But you're right. I haven't had much real-world fighting experience. Where can I get some?
Could start by training in the areas around Mondstadt.
Areas around Mondstadt. Slimes. Leave them to me.
Let's go slime hunting. Really though, swords also don't feel like the best weapon to fight slimes. It's like eating pudding with a knife. Oh, there's actually a slime quest for me to do outside of the story. That's silly.
By royal decree.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Guess while we are here, we can take care of some slimes ourselves too.
Burst forth.
Too bad they're ice slimes, so I can't use Eula against them.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Live! Witness my great undertaking. Come into being. Burst forth.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay. Now for the slimes we are actually here for.
Here we are. Let's start with Dio slimes.
Can also do some mining on the side. Don't run away from me. You can't escape.
Noelle's got moves. Huh? There are dendro slimes hiding here.
Time to clean up.
Come out of your holes. I'm gonna run out of time.
That looked a bit tough for Noelle. Perhaps dendro slimes aren't her forte. Still, avoiding unfavorable battles is a big part of combat strategy.
I see. Noted.
So I guess I was supposed to lose here.
Someone needs assistance.
Guess it's supposed to teach me that she's not good against those. What type of slime do we have next? Mining slime.
The next target is an Eye of the Storm?
What, really? I won't be good against that either.
No! The Eye of the Storm is getting away! Ugh. It was too far up in the air. I couldn't get to it. If only Amber or Miss Lisa were here. No, I can't think like that. As a knight, I must rely on my own strength.
If it were me just now, I would have gone to Amber or Lisa for help.
Huh? But...
Unity and teamwork allow each knight to better utilize their strengths.
that makes sense. If only I'd fought together with you just now. The camaraderie and solidarity of its members form the backbone of the Knights of Favonius. So that's what Article 8 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook really means. I never looked at it that way before.
Well, why don't you choose the final training target?
Me? You think I can choose a suitable target?
Choosing an appropriate enemy is also part of your training.
Really? Let me think. I should avoid enemies that I find difficult and consider the power of teamwork. Ah, I've got it. I heard from Master Jean that there was a hilly trail camp nearby that often attacks traveling merchants. Even though driving away hilly trails is usually something for the knights, maybe this time I can do it.
Let's do it together. Master Chief!
Great. You and me. Someone needs assistance.
Noelle! Noelle!
Who's that? I need help. As a dutiful maid would.
Thank the Animo Archon. Finally, I'm saved. And thanks to Noelle and the Honorary Knight, too. If it hadn't been for you two, I can't imagine what would have happened.
Just glad you're okay.
You guys are here to save me, right?
We were training nearby and happened to hear you calling my name. Luckily, we got here just in time.
Could you really recognize Noel from that distance?
I think I wanted to say help or Barbados protect me or something to that effect. I didn't even realize that I'd called out Noelle's name instead. I guess in Mondstadt we're just so used to calling Noelle's name when we're in trouble.
Sounds like you're a little too dependent on her.
Oh, it's fine. It's an honor to be able to help everyone. Not to mention, I might not have registered Henning's cry if that weren't the case. Still, good thing the hilly churls we encountered weren't too fierce. Thankfully, I was able to handle them.
Huh? Not too fierce? I was so scared I couldn't even move my legs.
You've gotten stronger.
Oh, really? I just did what I usually do.
This wasn't training. You were trying to protect someone.
Ah, I guess so. I did have my mind set on not letting Henning get hurt. So if my intention is different, it can have a big effect on the outcome.
It's because protecting others is the source of your strength.
You know, I think you're right. Whenever Noelle is helping us out, she's usually more powerful than in training.
In the future, don't leave everything to Noelle there.
Absolutely. No more of that. In any case, I'm extremely grateful to you both.
No problem. Merely fulfilling my duties as a maid of Favonius. Maid Noelle of the Knights of Favonius at your service.
For I am duty-bound. A defender's will is their strength. This strength exists to defend others. So Noelle gets a damage modifier from nearby allies. If only. That leaves us with one branch. Neither break nor training. What could it be? Did I just run through that fence instead of climbing over it?
Is that the honorary knight? I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of apologies, as a maid, and in order to... Yes.
Oh, I think I
haven't
know
passed
what
the
the split
selection
is.
I even asked the Spark Knight. Actually, I was worried that it might be... I've seen you on... I just finished... I'd like to get your opinion. I've been keeping up with my maidly, but training progress has been a little slow.
Maidly duties?
It's really all just cleaning and tidying. Roughly every other day, I do a major cleanup for the Knights of Favonius. Under the beds, the windowsills, nothing can be left out. The smallest corners are the most likely to gather dust. There are also all kinds of smaller domestic tasks, like preparing Captain Kaya's eye patch and helping Miss Lisa keep her bookshelves in order. I'm actually incredibly busy every day. It's just that I always feel like something's missing.
Jelenka's strength. Still.
Strength? But I think I'm pretty strong. Well, after he got drunk, I carried Mr. Even Mr. Huffman said I'm strong. However, even though... Oh, I've got it. Let's go to the training
so
ground
that's
at the
not
Knights
it.
of Favonius.
That's too far. Guess I didn't know what to do. I thought we'd do some maidly things. Maybe there's a split after the taking a break thing.
I'm Noelle, a maid of the Knights of Favonius. As a maid, and yes, I even asked the Spark. Actually, So, as a senior knight, but the Knights of that's why I've always wanted to become a real Knight of Favonius, to have the power to help more people.
I made a different choice right now. I want to become a maid.
Huh? You're joking, right?
I'm constantly running errands.
I thought the honorary knight would only ever be busy with powerful enemies, like Storm Terror.
Strength to fight powerful enemies only comes with the experience gained during the completion of smaller tasks.
Well, that is true. Come to think of it, whenever I see you in Mondstadt, you do always seem to be in a hurry. And the fact is, you're hurrying to help others.
Think of every small task as a kind of training.
Oh, okay. Back to Mondstadt it is. Time for today's training to officially begin.
The final route. Fetch quests.
Your point of view on these matters has truly been eye-opening for me. I have a lot to learn. Just like you said, from now on, I'm going to treat helping people with smaller tasks as a part of my training. Just thinking about it makes me feel more motivated than ever.
Wow, Noelle's motivated, all right. She's got that "give me a commission before I take 'em all" vibe.
Someone! Anyone!
Who's that? I need to help.
Noelle! Oh, she's so fast. Let's catch up with her.
There. Take your time. Try and take a deep breath first.
And finally, I was saved.
Well, my name's Noelle. Don't worry, sir. Everything's all right. I'll be protecting you from now on. So, where are you from? I don't think we've met in Mondstadt before.
Thanks. I'm not from Mondstadt. My name is Alois. I'm a traveling merchant. I was on my way to Mondstadt to acquire some of the reputed local wines, so I could take them back to Eula. Little did I know... little did I know I'd run into savage monsters on the way. I mean, savage. They were twice my height. I was so scared I ran all the way here, until I just couldn't run anymore. Thank goodness I found you in this, maid.
It's okay, Mr. Alois. We're not far from Mondstadt. Although I'm just an ordinary maid, the small task of escorting a visitor to the city is certainly within my power.
Escort me to Mondstadt? Perfect! Let's go!
But wait a moment. As a traveling merchant, you must have luggage and some goods. Don't worry. No matter the quantity, I'll carry them for you.
Luggage? Goods? Yes. I remember now. The savage monsters I encountered? That's when I lost them.
I can get them back for you.
No need. These monsters are ferocious. 3 times my height.
Yeah, sure. I don't trust you anymore.
Oh, rest easy. This is Mondstadt's honorary knight. No monster is too ferocious for her.
Honorary knight? Then you're a member of the Knights of Favonius?
Where did you see those monsters?
I can't remember exactly. I was too busy running. Probably near that crossing in front of us, but I can't be sure. Oh, never mind.
Back soon.
Wait a minute! My chest! A sudden pain in my chest! It must be all that running. Let's look for those things a little bit later.
Oh, chest pain? Here, I've got you. Hold my arms and lie down slowly. Now do your best to relax. I will examine you.
Perhaps maybe you...
I'm sorry. I must stay here to watch over our visitor. It looks like you'll need to handle the monsters. Oh, and please be careful.
You better don't do anything stupid.
More speed.
Strange. No trace of any large monsters here. Whoa! Here they come!
Oh my, slimes. Water slimes to boost. What will I possibly do?
Vengeance will be mine. Crush.
Raise the counter, seemingly.
Huh? It's just a few ordinary slimes. Paimon didn't see any goods on the road. Is this the right place? Let's head back to Noelle.
More speed. Back so soon. Ah, a true senior night. Did you see Mr. Aloise's luggage on the way?
Only saw a few monsters.
So there were monsters. Didn't I tell you? It's dangerous.
Oh, you're not hurt, are you?
You weren't exactly twice your height.
What I meant was... when they jumped, they were twice as tall as me.
Twice or thrice.
Why are you looking at me like that? Even if they were only slimes, I couldn't have fought them off.
Oh, what can we do? If even the honorary knight can't find them?
I'm just a traveling merchant. You never know what's gonna happen out here. Oh well, looks like Mondstadt was never meant to be. Perhaps next time.
I'm very sorry. In these circumstances, I must ask you to register the quantity and nature of your lost property with the Knights of Favonius. I know that the Knights will do their best to help you recover your goods.
Your lies are bringing you in lots of trouble, Alois.
No. I couldn't possibly trouble the Knights of Favonius. This matter, it really is beneath them.
On the contrary, it's the duty of the Knights to look after any visitors traveling to and from Mondstadt.
We love doing small tasks.
As a maid, I must do my best in receiving and escorting such visitors. But then, perhaps there's something keeping you from going to the Knights?
No, absolutely nothing.
Well, can we talk for a moment?
Everything okay?
This fellow seems mighty suspicious to me.
Well, actually, I noticed that too. But since we don't have any evidence of wrongdoing, he deserves the benefit of the doubt. This gentleman was seeking help at the gates of Mondstadt, which makes him a guest of the city. Therefore, I must carry out my maidly duties.
You have a point.
Thank you for understanding.
Hey, what are you discussing? So, what's next?
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. We've talked it over, and we've decided to escort you back to Mondstadt.
Honorary Knight in Noel. Were you two out on a mission? Wait, who is this person behind you?
My name is Eloise. I'm a humble merchant.
Ah, Mondstadt welcomes you, strange yet respectable traveler. Please state your identity and purpose. The Knights of Favonius are here to ensure your safety.
I came to Mondstadt to import wines back to Lille.
I see, but are you not carrying any luggage or goods? I also don't see your name among the wine merchants that Mondstadt regularly deals with.
It's my first time visiting Mondstadt, but I expect to come back often.
In that case, please show me the relevant documents issued by Liyue's Ministry of Civil Affairs. I need to verify your identity.
Bureaucracy is once again a topic.
Huh? What on earth is the Mint? Oh, right. I, put them in my luggage.
Luggage?
Oh, our apologies. This gentleman was just attacked by a monster and lost both his luggage and his goods. Could you allow him to calm down a bit before we register him with the Knights?
According to Article 10 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook, caution should be exercised with regard to unfamiliar visitors.
But Article 2 of the Knights of Favonius Handbook also says that one must not offend our visitors, right?
Well, in this situation, it seems the Knights of Favonius Handbook has a bit of an overlap.
Leave it to Noelle. She can take care of the situation.
If Noelle is willing to vouch for him, then I can rest easy.
After all, she's the most reliable maid in all Mondstadt.
Oh, I'm just doing my job. Most reliable. I've got a ways to go, but I will try to live up to that.
I'll be there too.
Well then, I'm counting on you two to take care of this gentleman while he's in Mondstadt.
So, you're a wine merchant? Oh, you must have excellent wine knowledge. Would you like to rest a while at Angel's Share? It's our signature tavern.
Such a warm welcome. How could I refuse?
No refusal.
Angel's Share. So this barrel must be full with Mondstadt's celebrated wine, right? If only it could be imitated.
Imitated, you say.
Oh, imported. That's the word.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Drink up. This is a dandelion wine-based cocktail. I asked the bartender to add calla lily because it has a calming effect. I know you've been on the road for a long time, and cold drinks would be bad for your stomach. So I requested less ice. I hope it's to your liking.
Calming. Is this what they give to all visitors in Mondstadt?
Made especially for you.
Because you know I'm interested in Mondstadt wines?
You're very interested. No.
Yes. Just interested, mind you. On another note, that drink's made me realize just how empty my stomach is.
Oh, so you're hungry too. Oh, how terrible of me. If I'd realized, I would have saved some pancakes for you.
Not to worry. Let's go to the Good Hunter's restaurant.
Ooh, good idea. That sounds like a good place.
Well,
anything the Knights can do for you?
Let's give this guy a good day before we put him in prison or something.
Smells incredible. So it's true. If you really want to sell Mondstadt wines, you can't do without Mondstadt dishes. Maybe recipes will be easier to obtain than the brewing process.
Brewing process?
Oh, what I mean is, the dandelion wine brewing process is unique, difficult to imitate. That's why we merchants can buy with confidence. Where was I? Let's see. what's on the menu? So many dishes. Hard to decide.
Sure wants to steal the wine, but the recipe, not the wine itself, seems.
Can I help?
Sure. What do you suggest?
Well, do you prefer red meat or white?
I like them both.
The steaks here are cuts of freshly shipped Springvale boar. I'd recommend having it served medium to really bring out the natural sweetness of the meat. Oh, Sweet Madame is another specialty. Crispy skin and tender meat goes perfectly with wine. However, those dishes alone aren't very healthy from a nutritional standpoint. I recommend a mushroom pizza and a satisfying salad too on the side. If that sounds okay, I'll place the order for you. This meal is on me to make up for my inattentiveness.
That's too generous of you.
Please enjoy. After all, it's your first meal here as a new visitor, and your last. I wouldn't want to give you the cold shoulder.
Huh? my last? You give this meal to all new visitors, right?
This one was made especially for you.
Wait, is it really my last meal?
Your last meal as a new visitor, of course. So enjoy.
Ah, so that's what it means. Well, then I better make the most of it.
Well, do we have anything else on the itinerary, sorry.
How about with wind comes glory? For our final stop, I want to leave Mr. Aloise with something to commemorate his time here.
So, that's the final stop, yes? Wait, what are we commemorating?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Oh, here's your order, Noelle.
Thanks, Marjorie. Mr. Aloise, please accept this souvenir.
Thanks. I will treasure this wood carving forever. Wait, what's on that? Is that the insignia of the Knights of Favonius?
I, Maid Noelle, on behalf of Mondstadt and the Knights of Favonius, officially welcome you.
Wait, Knights of Favonius? How can you be both a maid and a part of the Knights of Favonius?
She's a future knight of Favonius.
So this gift is also a...
This was made especially for you.
So it's a warning?
Oh, I'm afraid this is all I had time for. However, I hope it leaves you with a lasting impression of your trip to Mondstadt. Now then, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me to the Knights of Favonius, the registration process only requires...
No need. Suddenly I remember where I lost my luggage.
Oh, well then we should at least go and file a report with the Knights.
Nope, not necessary. Now that the danger's passed, I'll just head over and retrieve it.
Huh? But what about the savage monsters? For your protection, I feel strongly that one of our knights should escort you there. Or perhaps it's a little too soon, but I'll escort you. Let's go.
Allow me.
Oh, you want to escort him yourself? Oh, that would certainly put my mind at rest. In that case, I'll report the situation to Swan. Let's meet back at the gates of the city a little later. Please take care of Mr. Aloise.
Send Alois off.
More speed, beg for mercy.
Okay, no further.
So this is the end?
I can't see anyone around.
Meaning this is a good spot?
If you understand, and nothing needs to be said.
Archons above! Oh, Honorable Knight, please have mercy. Forgive me. I'll confess. I'll confess to everything. I was planning to investigate Mondstadt's dandelion wine to see if I could find a way to imitate it. I didn't expect you to see right through it from the start. Please, I never actually did anything. It's attempted fraud at worst, right? Tell me it isn't punishable by death.
Time to cut you down.
Or is it because you have no intention to try me at all? Which explains why you didn't expose me in the city. You simply chose a location to kill me.
Go.
Spare me, noble What? Go? I can go? Really?
No more scheming against Mondstadt.
Of course. With you and the maid around, who would dare?
Change your ways, and you are welcome to visit Mondstadt again.
Yes, sir. I understand. Goodbye, most honorable honorary knight.
So, he really did have ulterior motives. Should we tell Noelle? Let's head back and see how she's doing first.
Ah, you're back. Eh? Well, how come Mr. Eloise isn't with you?
He left.
Left? Already? Left Mondstadt? And I didn't even get around to arranging his accommodations, or introducing the wine merchants to him.
He had to go.
Oh, I must have been negligent in some way. Did I leave him with a bad impression of Mondstadt? Why else would he have left without a farewell? Oh, I couldn't even handle this smallest of tasks.
He had a sinister plot, so I drove him away.
A plot? So he was scheming the whole time? As expected. I'm still too naive. And that's why we have the honorary knight to rely on in times of trouble. How can I ever become a real Knight of Favonius like this?
Cold vengeance. Not every attempt at passionate hospitality is given perfect closure.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
That leaves us with one. Where was the split? Hopefully at the very last choice. I'd appreciate that. No, not quite.
Wait. Who is...
my name is...
I see.
It's my...
Huh? Luggage?
Oh, could you... But
Well, it seems the Knights of Favonius handbook has a bit of an overlap.
I'll keep an eye on him. Nothing bad will happen.
Well, if you are keeping watch, there shouldn't be a problem.
After all, this is our honorary knight, the one who defended Mondstadt from the claws of the frenzied Storm Terror.
Storm Terror?
He's a little fellow, not worth worrying about.
Indeed. Good one.
Well then, I'm counting on you two to take care of this gentleman while he's in Mondstadt.
So, you're a wine merchant? Well, you must have excellent wine knowledge.
Would be better than just standing around.
Would you like to rest a while at Angel's Share?
Was that the wrong choice? I guess we are still here, so I guess things can still change.
More. Such a warm welcome.
I swear on
How could I refuse? Angel's share. Oh,
Sorry to keep you wait. This is a Dan. I know you've been on the road for a long time, so I requested less.
calming. Is this what they give to all visitors?
Noel was showing off hospitality.
Okay then. On another note, that drink's made me realize just how empty my...
Oh, how terrible of me. If I...
Ooh, good idea.
Wonder if I should have told him how big and ferocious Storm Terror is. No, not cook.
Maybe recipes will be easier to obtain than the brewing process.
Easier to obtain?
Oh, what I mean is, the dandelion wine brewing process is unique. Where was I?
Can I help?
Sure. I like them both.
The steaks... However, I reckon...
That's too...
Please,
Huh? You give the...
It's just Noel's way of showing hospitality.
Okay then.
Where are we going after the meal?
How about with wind for our fine...
So, wait.
Are we still undecided? We're still undecided.
Oh, here's your order, Noel.
Thanks, Mart. Mr.
Wait.
I...
Wait, Knights of Favonius? How can you be both a maid and a part of the Knights of Favonius?
She's a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
So this gift is...
It's just Noel's way of showing hospitality.
So, just a regular souvenir?
That's a choice we made.
I'm afraid this is all I had time for. However, I hope it leaves you with a lasting impression of your trip to Mondstadt.
I really don't understand why you went to all this trouble. I don't have any goods or relevant documents. Plus, I don't exactly look like your everyday honest merchant. Even if there were nothing to suggest otherwise, surely it would have been better to take me straight to the Knights for investigation. And yet you still went to all this effort to prepare all this for me. Didn't you wonder whether the savage monsters, the missing cargo, what if it were all lies?
Why would I think that? I'm just doing what a maid of Favonius should do. Knights of Favonius Handbook Article 2. Do not exhibit suspicion or hostility towards visitors, no matter how suspicious they may seem. You are a visitor from far away. You should be welcomed by me and by Mondstadt, even if there really is only a slight possibility that everything you say is true. Being attacked by savage monsters, losing goods and documents, isn't it times like these that people need help the most? And if I had failed to offer our hospitality on such an occasion, despite there being no evidence to back up your claims, well, that's not the way a maid of Favonius should behave.
I see. Well, thank you. It's time for me to leave Mondstadt.
Huh? Why the hurry? We haven't recovered your lost property yet.
No need. I've just remembered where I left them. Somewhere far, far away. I'll be sure to keep a better eye on them next time. Perhaps when I'm a visitor worthy of your hospitality, I can return to Mondstadt.
I'm not sure I fully understand what you mean. But if you think you can retrieve your lost property, that's great.
At least the problem seems to be solved.
What a short trip. But thank you for your care and hospitality. I've learned a lot. Goodbye, Mondstadt. Goodbye, Maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Ah, okay then. Goodbye. Mondstadt and I, Maid Noelle of the Knights of Favonius, will always welcome you when you return.
Maid of strength and virtue. Goodbye, Miss Maid. Each time she heads out, she brings a gentle intent along. I think that's a good end to get last. And that ends chivalric training. And now we could do Act 2. She's the only one with an Act 2 as of now, which is why I wanted to finish her Act 1. But I think that's enough for today. We've done quite a bit.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Memories of the Heart. I'm made of strength and virtue, for I am duty bound. Oh, that was woodcutting, yeah. Okay. Don't think there was anything else. Weirdo.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't...
Let's do one fight with Eula to end things off. Let's see if she can handle herself, despite being underleveled.
Come into being!
Kaboom.
Burst forth! Feel this ancient power!
Shudder! More speed.
Bye, David.
Crush.
We are about done. So thanks for coming by.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy. Rack and ruin.
Oh, this guy is healing. That's why I'm not getting anywhere.
Crush.
Falling in the water was your worst idea. Because that's where I am the strongest.
More speed. Shudder.
By royal decree!
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
I'll protect us!
Beg for mercy.
No mercy for the wicked. Money.
Crush!
Great photo. Amazing.
Yeah.
That will have to do. I'll say it again. Thank you for watching. If you hadn't watched, my vengeance would be upon you. Until next time, whenever we will return to Genshin Impact, it's probably gonna be a bit. At least until the next version, I'd guess. As there's no events planned, I think. So until then, goodbye and good night.